this session, and in this one, I'm basically just going to be talking about a situation that happened. It's just a question. So if you listened to the previous ones, thank you so much. If you haven't, then I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere. I'll pop it in the description, or I'll send it through to you. But basically, I received a question, and the question came from someone who said something along the lines of, I'm registered with the SAMRO. I've seen that you guys have been talking about CAPASSO, RiSA, SAMPRA. I basically want to understand which one is the best company. So when I heard which one is the best, I was like, but the question is a little bit wrong, right? So the reason I say that is because there is no best. It's a case where we've got different companies doing different things, and that's what I want to cover in today's video. So so SAMRO, that is effectively where they were registered. That's the one that we all hear about. It's the buzzword when it comes to royalties, right? And I would say that I don't want to say it's the most important, but I think it's the one that is most. I think it's the one that you want to do first, right? You want to get that one done, get it out the way. What they basically will assist you with is your performance royalties, right? This is when your music gets played on radio. This is when you have your live performances. Whenever your music is performed in some kind of way that the public will be able to hear it, right? So radio, if you have a music video on TV, if you're in a gym and there's music playing, there should be payments that are done for that. So that's effectively why you'd want to be a part of SAMRO. SAMRO is free, right? Registration for SAMRO is free, right? I think I'll leave that right there for the moment. Let's move on to CAPASSO. CAPASSO is a little bit different in that they also collect your royalties, and effectively what you're doing there, what they're collecting on is whenever your music is taken and then used. I want to say this in the most simplest way. It's taken, added to something, and then made use of. Let me give a few examples of when you get money from CAPASSO. One of the ways that I take advantage of quite a lot is the fact that my music plays in TV shows, right? So they've taken the music, they've put it into the TV show, and it's playing, right? Another one would be in an ad campaign as well. You've got the ad campaign, you've got your music, and then off it goes. In a game, right? You've got a game, your music is played in the game, and then off it goes. So that is the gist of what we're getting from in terms of mechanical royalties, right? And then the third one would then be SAMPRA. SAMPRA is one that has personally, in my personal capacity, has eluded me. I haven't earned any royalties from them, but what they collect on is a royalty by the name of needle time royalty or neighboring rights, depending on where you are in the world. And this is basically paid out to anybody who is a part of the track based on your contribution on the song. So this is that one royalty when an engineer, someone who wasn't necessarily involved in the composition of the track, can also benefit and earn a little bit of money. So I've mentioned the three: SAMRO, I've mentioned CAPASSO, I've mentioned SAMRA. There's RiSA as well. With RiSA, for the sake of this video, I'm going to leave it out just in terms of the fact that their function is a little bit different, they work differently. So you would focus on those three, and you need to understand that if you have a song that's played, right, that song can generate all those royalties. So for you to say that you're going to just pick one out of the three doesn't make sense, especially when there's money literally sitting there and waiting for you with all of them. You just need to then be a part of all of them, have done your notification of works, which is you effectively just telling the company or telling the organization like SAMRO, CAPASSO, or SAMPRA that song was created by you and your buddies, and this is how you guys have decided to split up the percentages. Okay. In terms of payment, SAMPRA, you're looking at it's a free membership. SAMRO, free as I mentioned, and CAPASSO asks for a 100 Rand membership fee due at the start of each year. It's just $100, right? If you're an artist. If you are a music publisher, then they ask for 250 Rand per year. So that basically answers that. I think in one of the next videos that I do, I'm going to jump and dive in a little bit more into what each of these companies do, what RiSA is there for, and the fact that there are multiple other ways and other royalties that can be generated and earned off of in 2022. So until then, please leave a comment if you have any questions. Contact me via WhatsApp. This also exists on the WhatsApp platform. I've got it in a group. If you want to listen to all the other voice notes, I know this is the third video that I've done, but I've been doing this series for now 5 years. So I have a lot of voice notes consistently every single Thursday of the year. They all live in a Telegram group. I think I'll actually link it. I'll link it in the description so that you can see it. Just click on it. You go in there. You will see voice notes that span all the way back to 2017. It's literally just me trying to figure out the music industry, trying to get things right. And you can think of that as a blueprint. If you are interested for whatever reason to get to where I might be right now, that's a nice blueprint to see exactly what it is that I've learned and what I've gone through to get to where I am. And with that, I'm gonna call it a day. Peace.